bout, fought over 3 minutes at 61 kilos, and proudly sponsored by EN4 Photography and Design. Your first fighter, stepping into the cage and fighting out the red corner, Brooklyn Thomas. His opponent, stepping into the cage and fighting out the blue corner, Skaugrim. Ladies and gentlemen, now official introduction of fighter fighting out the red corner, weighing in 61.5. He's 17, sent 5'8". He fights out at 12 gauge MMA out of Skaugrim Hills from Southport, Brooklyn Thomas. And his opponent fighting out the blue corner, weighing in 61.2. He's 31, sent 5'7". He fights out of Frontline Academy and hails from Oslo, Norway, Skaugrim. Your referee is Nico Joe.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Almighty Fighting Championships 24. This is an amateur 61-kilogram contest. Brooklyn Thomas fighting out of the red corner in the black trunks trimmed with red. He represents Aspire Combat Sports Academy. And 12 gauge as he takes on Frontline Academy's Tommy Skaugrim. Skaugrim, 7 fights into his amateur career, whereas young Brooklyn Thomas, his 4th fight, but he's only been competing since July of 2021.
He's definitely been in a bit of a rush to get back in the cage. Both guys solid fighters coming out of great gyms.
Absolutely. Brooklyn Thomas has 3 wins. He runs the gauntlet. He has a decision, a sub, and a knockout to his record. So the epitome of a mixed martial artist. Tommy Skaugrim, the frontline man, training with the likes of middleweight legend Jack the Joker Hermanson over there.
Not a bad man to have in your corner.
Absolutely not. And comes in, as we said, with 100% more fight experience.
I'm liking the composure from both guys, though.
Skaugrim in on that single now, as Brooklyn Thomas forced up against the cage.
Good takedown defense initially here from Thomas.
And without being rude, this is sort of man versus boy.
Oh, yeah, there's a significant age
14-year age difference, I believe. Oh, big knee up the middle from Brooklyn Thomas there as he tries to turn his man off the cage and now succeeds in.
Very nicely done, using that underhook to leverage his way around.
Absolutely still clipping on. Skaugrim trying to work that trip, but
Skaugrim seems to muscle his way down to the mat there. Again, using that size, that strength advantage that he probably has.
Thompson trying to bring that guard up high. Is he going to threat?
He's got to be careful. He's either got to keep both arms in or both arms out. If he tries to play here a little bit with Brooklyn, he might find himself in a triangle.
Now, Brooklyn Thomas, experience beyond those few years.
Well, often you'll find when you get these young guys who love to fight, they're in the gym all the time.
Yeah.
And they just absolutely love it. So you see them progress and evolve incredibly quickly. And then once they're actually in there, they compete like they've been in there for years.
Brooklyn still moving around. It's the second warning there from Nico Joker about toes in the cage for Tommy Skaugrim.
And he's got to be careful about that because Nico will pull him up on it. We've seen him do it already tonight.
Staying heavy, but he's got to defend that arm.
Skaugrim's got to pull his elbow out. He's doing a good job of stacking, but he's got to retrieve that arm. He's got to get that elbow past the hips of Brooklyn.
Brooklyn gripping onto that.
And he's got the arm free.
Oh, little hammer fist there, but triangle is on.
Doesn't seem to have a good enough
Nope.
angle on it. He starts turning, but it couldn't be too little too late. Very difficult when you're in that position up against the fence because it makes it so easy for your opponent to stack you and it gives you fewer options for being able to, go belly down with that arm bar or turn the angle on the arm bar.
It's enough, though, to keep Tommy Skaugrim honest on the ground now.
Yeah. Not a lot of ground and pound landed because, as you say, constantly having to react to what Brooklyn Thomas was doing.
And there at the end, we see him bring that triangle up.
It was nice how he did that, how he switched from attacking the left arm to then recognizing that Skaugrim had left his his left arm in, so then instead switch up to the triangle.
And had there been more time left on the clock, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? It might make Skaugrim a little bit more hesitant with initiating these wrestling exchanges going into the second.
Oh, the seconds are cleared. Round 2 of potential 3. The 61-kilogram contest sponsored by DN4 Photography. Tommy Skaugrim fighting out of the blue corner in the black Nike Pro shorts, taking on Aspire Combat Sports Academy and 12 gauges undefeated Brooklyn Thomas. And Skaugrim does look to be just a little bit bigger.
Thomas giving lots of different looks to Skaugrim on the feet, sometimes going orthodox and then switching to southpaw. Nice 1-2 there, he just let go.
Skaugrim, though, just out of reach as he throws that
Very impressive.
front kick up to the middle.
Very impressive, the distance management so far from Brooklyn Thomas. As you say, not been fighting for a very long time, but already seems to have a decent understanding of the fundamentals.
Skaugrim. Nice combination there from Brooklyn Thomas. Lands that right hand and then follows it with a hard, low kick to the leg. But as I say, it's Skaugrim taking the center of the cage.
It was a nice shot, but he seems to have gone straight into a guillotine. Tough to see how tight that is.
I can't see how tight that is.
It doesn't seem to be completely under the chin yet. It's getting there, though. Brooklyn Thomas has got to be very conscious of what's going on here. He needs to pass guard.
Gone to the side now. Pops that head out.
Well done.
Got that one butterfly in on the right-hand side, does Tommy Skaugrim.
Compelled to see what he chooses to do here on bottom, whether he looks to sweep or attack that arm that he's currently got tied up.
Trying to get the foot to the hips, look to...
I think he's going for a butterfly sweep. Yeah, he is. He's hooked up, got an overhook on that left arm, and then he's using his right leg to butterfly sweep Brooklyn over. But Brooklyn doing a really good job of keeping his base wide and heavy.
Both these fighters, though, when they've been on bottom, have been able to keep their opponents so busy.
Yeah.
Brooklyn not landed any shots, not looked for any submissions, hasn't really advanced position at all, is just controlling on top. And against Skaugrim now looking perhaps to bring that triangle up for himself.
Well, every time he goes to posture up, he can feel Skaugrim pulling on that overhook and then trying to sweep him. Every time he lifts himself up, see he's gone back for that butterfly hook on the right-hand side. He just, I'd say, maybe needs to get his left leg a little bit lower in order to create that kind of scissor sweep effect almost.
Thomas staying in top position.
That overhook is doing so many things right now for Skaugrim. Not only is it providing the option for him to sweep over to that side using his butterfly hook, but it's also controlling the posture of Thomas. Thomas hasn't been able to posture up and get off any decent ground and pound because his right arm's really deeply trapped, although Skaugrim has let go of it now.
I looked for a moment like he was thinking about a triangle to finish the round as well.
Could be a round apiece.
Well, Nico Joka just having a word over in the red corner with Brooklyn Thomas. And of course the Joker over in the corner of Tommy Skaugrim. And what advice is Jack the Joker Hermanson giving to his man in that corner, do you think?
It's tough to say, I think obviously he's going to want his fighter on top in these ground exchanges. Even though he was threatening with that butterfly sweep, it wasn't necessarily coming off for him. But again, Jack Hermanson might be telling him exactly what he needs to do to finish it off. So,
if anybody can tell you a little bit of a thing or two about submissions, it's the Joker.
Any jiu-jitsu advice you can get from Jack Hermanson, I would advise on taking.
Absolutely. Well, cage door closed. Third and final round here in this highly competitive 61 kilogram contest. Brooklyn Thomas in the black shorts trimmed with red, taking on Tommy Skaugrim in the black Nike Pro compression shorts.
Brooklyn's been firing off that 1-2 nicely, and he has been setting it up by kind of giving Skaugrim different looks by going southpaw and orthodox. But I'd like to see more than just the 1-2 maybe.
Well, Skaugrim tried to get in there, but Brooklyn Thomas has the body lock at the moment, but Skaugrim looking maybe to try and reap around that leg and drag his man down.
Brooklyn's trying to get his left leg in between the legs of Skaugrim. I wonder if he's going to turn to his left and spin Skaugrim down to the mat using that body lock.
Well, he's tried.
Nice switch of the position there from Skaugrim.
It's a good, strong both fighters working incredibly hard to secure a dominant position.
It's a dogfight position here between that underhook of Brooklyn Thomas and the overhook of Skaugrim.
Thomas now.
So now Thomas can use his head here in order to direct the movement. Oh. Never mind, gets him down anyway.
And
I was about to say that it was the head that was going to be the threat there, but then he changed up the takedown and
now on top.
passed nicely into side control.
About 80 seconds left in this fight. And we'll see if Brooklyn Thomas can put a stamp on this round. Great work from the frontline MMA guy. Tommy Skaugrim there to...
That was a lovely pass. Held the foot underneath him with his right hand so that he could pass over the knee.
Side control now.
Again, Brooklyn Thomas displaying experience beyond his years.
It's just an uncomfortable position. No finish there, I would have thought.
No,
And
it
knees to the body.
seemed to be a little bit too close to the spine there for Nico Joker's liking.
Ha! It's a knee to the body. We love knees to the body.
We'll take any knees.
I will.
But yeah, I agreed with you. It's an interesting position there for Skaugrim to go for, because he could well be down 2 rounds here.
It's again really interesting. You know,
We're back into this kind of butterfly position. Now, last time he made this position dangerous by getting the overhook. That's exactly what he's gone to again. Let's see if Jack Hermansen potentially.
looking
I think we're going to run out of time.
chipping away, and then is it the man on top throwing the windmills?
I think it's going to have to be.
Or is it the man on the bottom who was looking for the submissions and making the man on top react? Again, an interesting dilemma for our judges' cage side.
It is, but at the same time, I felt like neither of them particularly stood out with volume or significant strikes. So it kind of seems to me, at least, that it will come down to the wrestling and control time in this
positional.
fight.
And
it's not like either one of the fighters will.
I mean, that one. They were to the kidney. That was a beautiful knee to the body. More. Give a quick shout out to our media partner, Combat Sports UK, to Vulcanite, to Eric's Fight Gear, to DN4 Photography, and to Valhalla Fightwear, who will be providing a custom tee to each one of our champions tonight.
I think that's a very nice way of kind of carrying on, symbolising the fact that you've won a championship, because obviously, you know, you can't make a new belt for every single champion every single time. You know, the UFC has managed to get way around that by creating the rubies. Almighty has managed to get around that by creating these T-shirts.
Absolutely.
So
Also, you know, the bonus structure offered here for performances of the night and finishes offered to the amateurs. Nobody looks after the amateurs like Almighty.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 half, I'm going to go to the judges' scorecard. Judge 1 scores it 30-27. Judge 2, 29-28. Judge 3, 30-27. All 3 judges in favor of the winner in the red corner, Thomas. Please show your appreciation to Tony Skaugrim.